used to dream about a better day. Then when I awake, I watch them float away. I be hurt inside, but never show the pain.
Hey, you fucking with vibes? We're here at White Lotus Studios. This is my shit with the homie Zay. We're in North Houston, 13551 Bama North Houston Road. You can find me everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, Apple, at Vibes Versa. No caps, no space, no bullshit. And we rocking with Down for the Sound TV. Fuck with me.
Alright, man. So we got another interview here, Down for the Sound TV. So let people know who you are, a little bit where you from.
I was born in Cali. I never seen my birth certificate, but I believe my mom. But I was raised out here in Houston, North Side. Around 10 years old, me and my brother got a guitar and a laptop for Christmas. And it just went from there. A little bit of computer games. I started building computers. Started learning more guitar. We started bands. I learned to play guitar a little bit, bass, drums. And then it was like 2000. It was when the Skrillex and all that shit, dubstep started popping off. I started mixing and mastering dubstep for people. And then I got into sound design. And so eventually I just became Vibes so that I could be Vibes Versa, like to play on words. And that way the whole music is my attempt to convey what I think the human condition is. Like at the end of the day, whether the beat bangs or it's just a piano melody, and that's just what it turned into. But I've always fucked with music. I've always been like drumming on the desk and shit.
Right. If you can name that one song that you heard that you were like, music is what I want to do. What was that one song that inspired you? That you were just like jamming out and you were like, let me try that. I know everybody has at least one song, honestly, or maybe even a concert, just something that you experienced, and you were like, "Man, let me dabble in that."
Eminem's Ass Like That. I used to get on MTV, but I wasn't even into music. Like I didn't listen to music. I didn't like what was on MTV necessarily. I like seeing ass shake around, but the music wouldn't like hitting. It wasn't touching me. And then I remember getting on MTV.com. That's how I found out about Korn, Marilyn Manson, Eminem. Eminem's kind of what got me into like trying to fuck with my voice and shit like that. But as far as like I want to do music, I feel like I've always wanted to be a rock star since I could remember. I never had any other real dreams. In elementary school, I wanted to be a NASCAR driver. But that was just to make my dad proud.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I got a go-kart and shit I need to fix up because I like the adrenaline. But as far as I can remember, I've always wanted to perform. I've DJ'd. Like when I envision a crowd of people with all the phone lights out and they know my lyrics, like I get chills and shit.
Yeah.
So I like at some point, like 12, 13, when I downloaded FL Studio and started making more like synthesized sounds, that's when I was like, I'm a nerd for this shit.
Oh, okay.
But as far as the song, yeah, it's probably like shit from like Eminem, Marilyn Manson, Korn. I used to jam a lot of Godsmack, and then I got into like Departure songs, God is an Astronaut. But I gotta give credit to my older brother. Yeah, I think he originally wanted the guitar, and so we got it for Christmas, and it just, you know what I'm saying. And he's been very encouraging and supportive. Okay. He's told me that he would love to see me succeed with my music, and here we are.
So you mentioned about being a rock star. If you could perform anywhere in the world, a venue, what's something on the bucket list where you want to perform, at least before all of this is done with? Like where you have that vision at, like what stadium?
Dude, I want to hit all the major venues in Houston. I definitely want to hit House of Blues. Definitely want to hit, White Swan. I've done a show at the Shamrock. I think it's Ground Zero now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, bro, it's like I never even really pictured myself having like a house, but rather like a van with a mobile studio. I'm just traveling, hitting all the shows, locals, bands, big shits, openings. It'd be badass to do a show with Korn.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I was always a big fan. But I definitely want to make the presence of Vibes known in Houston. I'm more artist oriented. I'm more about building relationships with the artists and like seeing how their workflow,
Mm-hmm.
so I could adapt.
Okay.
But just off the top of my head, where I would want to perform at, everywhere in Houston, bro. Like, I've seen people where they got the mic hanging,
Yeah.
right there by the bus stop.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I got a mic right here.
Yeah, dude, we use the back alley and make those kinds of
Yeah.
the content as well.
Okay.
Where do you see me performing at? It's like, cause I got an alternative style. I could do bars. I could do sad love songs. I could do EDM shows.
Okay. It just depends on the type of music you're trying to put out, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, I've done a few shows for Screamo Night. It's a big thing. This up and coming, growing every day. So that shit was more like death metal, Lil Peep type shit.
Okay. Hey,
But I've done-
Lil Peep was popping for a minute.
Yeah,
before he
dude.
passed.
Ain't nobody ever popped off without changing the game.
Yeah. Right.
So we've had that. I've done shows with I don't think it was Crime Wave. It's escaping me, but they're like funk.
Okay.
So I had to come with the bars.
Okay. So last question. Do you have any projects you're working on right now?
Oh, dude,
Or-
definitely. Yeah, dude. I made a huge mistake and took down all my music to try to rebrand like a dumbass. So what I'm working on is bringing back all the old music that I had.
Yeah.
I got an album coming called It's a Problem. I got one called A Lifetime of Grief, about the loss of my best friend and the recovery process throughout.
That sounds like a dope project, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'll email it to you.
Oh,
I'll send you
sure.
some shit. And as well as White Lotus Studios, we got package deals. We can do hourlies. You can send your stems in. I'll mix and master that shit. We just work on the price.
All right.
And that's it, man. Yeah,
Where
just
can they find you at?
everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, it's just Vibes Versa. No caps, no space, no bullshit. Simple. No Z. I'm not that cool. Just to play on words, Vibes Versa. I'm already on Spotify too.
All right. That's good.
Thank you.